Are you hungry for the latest news and trends from the internet? Welcome to What's Cooking on the Internet, your one-stop shop for discovering the hottest digital delights. Hit that subscribe button and let's get cooking.
Who are the rising new generation of female singers rising up to lead the pop world? Tell me what you think in the comments. Read on for the full list. In the ever-changing landscape of pop music, it's not uncommon for new stars to emerge and old ones to fade away. But what sets the truly talented apart from the fleeting fads? For one, it's a combination of hard work, determination, and a dash of luck. In this article, we'll be shining the spotlight on 10 female singers who are leading the charge in ushering in a new era of pop music. Celebrity is a game of Russian roulette in our modern age. To wit, many a new starlet has emerged from the quagmire of obscurity, garnering adulation through virality in our era of social media fame. Numerous singers have found overnight fame in this way, climbing the ladder to success on the backs of users sharing content apps like Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Yet, the sad fact remains that many also find themselves descending back into oblivion on. Mainstay in the scene, the singer would truly come into her own in 2019, when she released her third studio album Charli with its hit single 1999. Her fourth studio album How I'm Feeling Now, which was released in 2020 and produced during pandemic-era lockdowns, was a critical success. It was followed in 2022 by her fifth album, Crash, which went on to become her first known album in the United Kingdom and Australia. She further gained traction with Speed Drive, which was featured as part of the soundtrack for Greta Gerwig's critically acclaimed Margot Robbie star Barbie, 2023. However, it wasn't until her sixth studio album Brat was released in 2024 that Charli truly found commercial success. Widely agreed upon as one of the best albums of 2024, Brat produced hit singles like Apple, Guess, and Von Dutch, all of which have contributed to her 32,096,452 monthly listeners on Spotify. At the 67th Annual Grammy Awards, she took home 3 awards: Best Dance Pop Recording for Von Dutch, as well as Best Dance/Electronic Album and Best Recording Package for Brat. 6. Olivia Rodrigo. 22-year-old Olivia Rodrigo has become a key player in the world of pop, and her music is widely circulated around TikTok, having formed the backbone of many a viral trend and video. Rodrigo made her debut into fame at just 12 years of age in 2015, when she landed a lead role in An American Girl. Gracie stirs up success. In 2016, she appeared in Disney's Bizaardvark, where she portrayed guitarist Paige Olvera for 3 seasons. By the time February 2019 had rolled around, Rodrigo had clinched a stirring role in Disney's High School Musical, the series, where she portrayed Nini Salazar Roberts. Following her time at Disney, Rodrigo took a break from acting to pursue a career in music. She kicked off 2020 by signing with Geffen Records, taking inspiration from Taylor Swift to negotiate ownership of her masters. Her debut single, Driver's License, was released in January of 2021, debuting No. 1 on the US Billboard Hot 100. It also broke records on Spotify as the song with the most daily streams for a non-holiday song, first with 15.7 million streams on January 11 and 17 million streams on January 12. It was also the first song in history to achieve 80 million streams in 7 days. That April, Rodrigo released another single, Déjà Vu, with her third single, Good For You, following on May 14. 1 week later, on May 21st, Rodrigo released her debut studio album Sour, a move that cemented her place in Gen Z pop culture and music. Rodrigo went on to win 3 Grammy Awards in 2002, Best New Artist, Best Pop Vocal Album for Sour, and Best Pop Solo Performance for Driver's License. She released her second studio album Guts in 2023. That same year, she performed Can't Catch Me Now for The Hunger Games, a Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes soundtrack. The song quickly caught fire and went on to snag her another Grammy nomination in 2024. As of 2025, Rodrigo has headlined in 2 tours and now has 47,671,347 monthly listeners on Spotify, with top songs including Driver's License, 2,417,739,117 streams; Déjà Vu, 1,850, 589,212 streams; and Traitor, 1,830,048,246 streams. 7. Rachel Chinouriri. While she was born and raised in London, British singer Rachel Chinariri boasts Zimbabwean roots. Notably, her parents made the decision to relocate to the UK a short while before she was born, and the family lived in Croydon until she was 3 years old. Chinariri became invested in British culture and music at a young age, and explored the discographies of both Lily Allen and daughter while a teen. By the time she was 17, she had begun writing and recording songs on a GBP-20 microphone, uploading them to SoundCloud using her mother's laptop. In 2018, Chinariri signed on with Parlophone, while the first of her EPs, Mama's Boy, was released in 2019 with Marathon. She would go on to release 2 EPs, Better Off Without, 2022, and Live at Coco, 2024, her debut mini-album 4 Degree in Winter, 2021, and her debut studio album What a Devastating Turn of Events in 2024 with Parlophone. Now 26 years old, Chinariri strikes an impressive figure in world pop, having supported Sabrina Carpenter at her Short and Sweet tour. Her single, Give Me a Reason, received a nomination at the Ivor Novello Awards for Best Contemporary Song. She has also received celebrity endorsement, most notably from British actress Sophie Turner, who posted All I Ever Ask in an Instagram story supposedly aimed at ex-husband Joe Jonas. As of 2025, Chinariri has secured nominations for Artist of the Year and Best New Artist at the Brit Award. She has also garnered 2,885,672 monthly listeners on Spotify. 8. Griff at 24 years of age. English singer-songwriter Sarah Faith Griffiths, known professionally as Griff, has accomplished much to be proud of. The Hertfordshire native, who is considered one of the best new female pop singers, was born to immigrants. Her father, Art Griffiths, is the son of Jamaican immigrants, while her mother Kim is a first-generation migrant who moved to England during the Vietnam War. Like many budding musicians, Griff found inspiration in Taylor Swift, for whom she would eventually support in a London show of the Eras tour. At a young age, the singer recorded and produced her own music using her brother's laptop, honing her skills and talent to a razor's edge. In 2019, she signed on with Warner Records and released her debut single Mirror Talk that very same day, immediately after finishing her A-levels exams. A few months later, she released a second single, Didn't Break Enough, following it up with yet another single, Paradise, in October. On November 15th, she released her debut EP, The Mirror Talk, and followed that with a mixtape One Foot in Front of the Other in 2021. The mixtape proved instrumental to her success, spawning the single Black Hole, which earned her a gold certification by both the BPA and ARIA. That same year, Griff was named the Rising Star at the 2021 Brit Awards, properly marking her place in the music world. She released second EP Vert 1, Go Volume 1 in 2023, and the third, Vert 1 Go Volume 2 in 2024. Her debut studio album Vertigo was released in July 2024, peaking at No. 3 in UK and No. 2 in Scotland. While she has headlined 2 tours of her own, Griff has also supported an impressive list of high-profile celebrities including Taylor Swift, Ed Sheeran, Dua Lipa, Sabrina Carpenter, and Coldplay. She currently has 3,790,046 monthly listeners on Spotify. 9. Addison Rae. Born in the United States, Louisiana, 24-year-old Addison Rae Easterling has cemented her place in social media history, having found success through virality. Her pathway to fame opened up in 2019 when she gained a massive fanbase on TikTok by posting dance videos, garnering over 88 million followers to make her the 5th most followed personality on the app. Notably, Rae began dancing competitively at just 6 years of age and briefly attended Louisiana State University to study broadcast journalism. However, she dropped out when she started gaining traction on TikTok. By 2021, Rae had made her debut in both acting and singing. She appeared in Netflix's He's All That, 2021, and released her debut single, Obsessed, which was a sad flop that nevertheless found home in her debut EP, R 2023. By 2024, she had signed with Columbia Records, eventually collaborating with brat girl Charli XCX on a remix of Von Dutch that same year. Rae released her most popular single, Diet Pepsi, which peaked at No. 54 on the US chart, No. 10 in the UK, No. 7 in Ireland, and No. 18 in Australia. The single was also certified gold by the RIA, ARIA, and RMNC, and platinum by Music Canada. While Rae's musical career is still in its infancy, it goes without saying that great things are on the horizon. To date, the singer has 12,198,411 monthly listeners on Spotify, with her most popular release, Diet Pepsi, garnering 305,283,745 streams to date. 10. Gracie Abrams, the daughter of Star Wars showrunner J.J. Abrams and actress and entrepreneur Katie McGraw, Merlin, Dracula. Gracie Abrams has had a near meteoric rise to success and is one of the best new female pop singers to emerge. The 25-year-old singer has done what many celebs can only dream of, collaborating with Taylor Swift on Us, a track in her second studio album The Secret of Us, 2024. As a child, the Los Angeles native found joy in music and began songwriting when she was just 8 years old. After graduating from high school in 2019, she studied international relations at Barnard College in New York, but eventually dropped out to focus on her musical career. Abrams signed on to Interscope Records in 2019 and soon released her debut single, Mean It, following it up with her first EP minor in July of 2020. No stranger to collaborations with huge industry names, Abrams worked with Aaron Dessner, a close collaborator of Taylor Swift and Jack Antonoff, for her single Rockland, which was released alongside Feels Like to precede her second EP, This Is What It Feels Like. She went on to release her debut album Good Riddance in 2023, following that up with her second studio album The Secret of Us in 2024. 2 studio albums, 2 live albums, and 3 EPs in, Abrams has built a fledgling career to take pride in. She has opened for Taylor Swift's highly popular Eras Tour as well as Olivia Rodrigo's Sour Tour, garnering success and experience in songwriting and performing alike. To date, she's received 2 Grammy Award nominations and was awarded Songwriter of the Year 2025 for the Billboard Women in Music Awards with 50,682,683 monthly listeners on Spotify. Abrams' top songs on the streaming app include That's So True, 726,369,864 streams, and I Miss You, I'm Sorry, 587,336,961 streams. See, the initial wave of excitement has died down. Tenacity and determination are crucial to sustain stardom. Indeed, these traits are what set fair weather clout chasers apart from those whose hard work has culminated in the success of their art. Some top names in today's global music scene are masters of finding, growing, and maintaining success. Chief among them, billionaire musician Taylor Swift, whose influence on pop culture over the years has been extraordinary and groundbreaking to say the least. While Swift's hold on the world of music has yet to wane, a new generation of female pop singers have risen up to lead the charge to tomorrow, each building upon their early success to cement their places in the world. Notably, these 10 female pop singers are proving they have the moxie to take their 15 minutes of fame and transform it into concrete careers that can withstand the test of time. Here are the 10 female singers who are leading the new generation of pop girls. 1. Sabrina Carpenter is an icon leveraging coquettish charm, songwriting talent, and strategic collaborations ranging from Taylor Swift to Dolly Parton alike. The 25-year-old singer has had a roller coaster career across television and music alike. Her career began when she started posting musical covers to YouTube aged 11, and she had her first taste of fame on Disney's Girl Meets World. In 2014, she released her debut single and EP, both titled Can't Blame a Girl for Trying, before releasing her first studio album Eyes Wide Open in 2015. As per Billboard, the album sold over 12,000 copies in its first week. Later winning 2 Radio Disney Music Awards by 2021, Carpenter had signed on to Island Records, a label owned by Universal Music Group. Her first single with the label, Skin, followed soon after, peaking at No. 48 and No. 33 on the Billboard Hot 100 and the Billboard Global 200, marking her first entry on both charts. 1 year later, in 2022, she released her 5th S, where she was also raised until the age of 4 when her family relocated to Oman for her father's work. In Oman, she attended the American International School Muscat and began recreational dance training at the age of 6. The family would return to Calgary when she was 8, and it was then that mcrae began a more intense training regime to expound on her dancing passions from age 11 onwards. She expanded on her repertoire of dance styles, signing up for ballet training at the School of Alberta Ballet, which trains ballerinas for the Alberta Ballet Company. She graduated from Western Canada High School in 2022. mcrae competed on So You Think You Can Dance in 2016 when she was just 13, becoming the first Canadian finalist on the reality show. In 2017, she released her debut song One Day, signing with RCA Records and following up with the release of two EPs, All the Things I Never Said in 2020 and Too Young to Be Sad in 2021, the latter of which took the top spot as Spotify's most streamed female EP of 2021. McCrae's debut studio album, I Used to Think I Could Fly, was released in 2022, peaking at No. 13 on the US Billboard 200. She followed up that release with her single, Greedy, in 2023, after which she released her second studio album, Think Later. The album went on to debut in the top 5 in multiple countries, cementing McCrae's place in global pop. On February 21, 2025, McCrae released her third studio album, So Close to What, with her single, It's Okay, I'm Okay, debuting in the top 20 of the Hot 100. She currently has 45,252,510 monthly listeners on Spotify, with popular songs including Greedy with 1,659,132,744 streams, and You Broke Me First with 1,660,022,242 streams. 3. Tyla. Fresh out of high school at just 17 years of age, South African singer Tyla Laura Segal kicked off her career in 2019 when she released her debut single, Getting Late. Filmed by her manager during the next 2 pandemic-beleaguered years, the accompanying music video would not be released until 2021, the same year the Johannesburg-born songstress signed with Epic Records. Late in 2021, she released her debut single with Epic Records, Overdue, following it up with her second single, To Last, in November 2022. Tyla eventually rose to prominence when her 2023 single Water made a splash on TikTok by spawning a viral dance challenge. The resultant attention catapulted Tyla into a whole new world of fame and fortune, with Water going on to peak in the top 10 in several countries including the United States, the UK, and South Africa. She went on to release her self-titled debut studio album Tyla in March 2023, a fully fledged artist and one of the hottest new female pop singers in town. Now 23 years old, Tyla is the youngest ever African artist to win a Grammy. Notably, the singer won the Grammy Award for Best African Music Performance for Water at the 2024 iteration of the Revered Musical Awards show. She has performed at Milan Fashion Week for Dolce & Gabbana, The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, and The Voice. Additionally, can boast of having 27,967,431 monthly listeners on Spotify. 4. Chappell Roan. Freshly minted Grammy Award winner Chappell Roan rode the waves of both popularity and infamy in 2024, a year that witnessed her rise to prominence as well as her fall from grace. Born Kaylee Rose Amstead, Missouri, the 27-year-old singer's journey to celebrity was not without its difficulties, and she experienced multiple failings on her way to the top. Roan's experience in the musical industry is nuanced, and her art is fueled by her lived experiences as a queer person and, as someone who has experienced difficulties at the hands of capitalism, Roan stands staunchly for mental health, boundaries, and the protection of artists. Sadly, this stance has gained her some notoriety among labels and pop culture pundits alike, but fans know she's a real one. As a performer, Roan is best known for her 2024 hit, Good Luck Babe, which has